Climate change is here, and it's time to adapt. But who gets to decide how we navigate this volatile future? The age-old debate of stopping climate change has dominated the political arena, with the primary focus on reducing carbon emissions to avert impending disasters. However, the reality is that climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's a present-day challenge that demands a shift in our political strategies. The impact of climate change is already being felt, and it's not just about rising sea levels or extreme weather events. It's about the very fabric of our society being reshaped, from insurance markets to labor laws. As we adapt to a changing climate, every aspect of our lives will be affected, and the decisions we make now will have profound consequences. So far, climate adaptation efforts have centered on environmental impacts, such as building stronger seawalls and improving flood control. But this narrow focus neglects the political and social implications. For instance, should the government intervene in property insurance markets to protect high-risk regions, or let the free market reign? Should disaster aid prioritize property owners or ensure equitable recovery for all? And when it comes to labor, do we leave workers in extreme heat to their employers' mercy or implement federal protections? These are not mere hypothetical questions. The United States is already witnessing a surge in homeowners' insurance non-renewals, even beyond high-risk states like Florida and California, signaling a potential national insurance crisis. Labor unions are fighting for heat exposure protections, as seen in the UPS strike for air-conditioned delivery trucks. And water scarcity has led to political negotiations, with the Biden administration paying billions to states to reduce water usage. But here's where it gets controversial. Climate politics has evolved beyond technocratic solutions for mitigation. The Kyoto Protocol's market-based approach has been challenged by the rise of national industrial policy debates, making climate a genuinely political issue. The Green New Deal and Biden's Inflation Reduction Act showcase contrasting visions, while debates in Bolivia and Germany highlight the political nature of climate solutions. And this is the part most people miss. Even progressive climate agendas often remain confined to emissions reduction frameworks. They fail to apply the same political creativity to adaptation, which is crucial for managing the climate impacts already unfolding. By abandoning apocalyptic narratives, we can recognize that climate change exacerbates existing issues like housing affordability and labor rights. The battle lines are being drawn. The Council on Foreign Relations advocates for exposing homeowners to the full cost of living in high-risk areas, while the Climate and Community Institute proposes public disaster insurance. These contrasting approaches reflect different visions of society and the role of government. Yet, these critical debates are often absent from mainstream climate discourse. While mitigation efforts are essential, the exclusive focus on preventing future catastrophes distracts from the urgent need to adapt to the present-day realities of climate change. The question is not if we will adapt, but how. And whose vision of adaptation will shape our future?